Cork's 96 FM.
Here's an absolute classic. The intended victim in this wind-up spotted immediately that it was a wind-up. Thank God her husband was on the other line. He wasn't even the intended victim. But listen to this.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for a Norma O'Shea, please.
Who's this?
Hello?
Who's this?
Seamus 9, Customs and Immigration at Cork Airport.
Yeah.
I have a young lady here who's claiming that she's been taken into your custody for 6 months.
She is,
What are you laughing at?
who's winding me up?
Look, I'll ring you tomorrow, dear. And I let Gary...
Lots of noise in the background there.
I can't hear you.
And I'll see you tomorrow night about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Okay, bye, so, bye.
Hello?
What's that? Hello?
Seamus 9 here, Customs and Immigration Officer, Cork Airport. Is that Mr. O'Shea?
That's right.
I have a name here recommended to me by a Nhu Thang Dao,
Who the is he?
a resident of Vietnam, a young lady who has arrived at Cork Airport seeking custody.
Christ. Sorry, was in Vietnam.
Who's this? Is it John?
No, I beg your pardon. You seem to find something very funny. I have a young lady here who's given your son's name of, let me see, the address, Somerton Park in Ballinlough.
What he went us for?
I have a young lady here who's given me your name and your numbers, and a householder, Norma O'Shea, regarding her son Gary O'Shea and regarding a personal invitation to come and stay in the country.
Jeez, are you webbing me on that?
No, the young lady's name is, let me see, can you pronounce your name, please?
Who?
Nhu Thang Dao. Apparently, somebody your son met while on a visit to Vietnam.
He was in Vietnam, all right.
He was in Vietnam, was he?
He was there for the summer, all right, in Handes.
Well, that
So what the
corroborates.
are they doing with bringing her over here for?
Well, I tell you, what's happened is that she's flown to Heathrow Airport. She's gone through the international arrivals hall without having to go through customs, has picked up her Aer Lingus boarding card and has landed here in Cork Airport. And the address she's given is Ballinlough, and that she's going into the guardianship, Gary not being a householder, of Norma O'Shea.
Oh, sorry, she can't speak us because we don't speak any Vietnamese.
Are you saying that she has arrived here without invitation, in which case she might seek legal asylum?
We've no arrangements made with Mach Bandus or whatever they call themselves.
Nhu Thang Dao is her name. Now, the most I won't be able to let her stay for 6 months. The most I'll be able to let her stay for with you is 1 month.
1 month. Would there be nobody there? We'd be all out working.
But she seems to have a relationship with your son Gary. They must have had a bit of a dalliance. I can speak freely here because...
Dalliance me, but there's no way she can stay with us anyway.
No way.
Christ, we have enough room for ourselves.
They must have had a little bit of a love affair. And as some of these Vietnamese girls do, they see a better life in the West.
Yeah, well, that. She can't be staying with us.
Now, I assume that you're Norma's husband, yes?
That's right, yeah.
What's your own name, sir?
Declan.
So what I'm here to ask is, are you prepared to come to Cork Airport and take her into your custody?
What me? Are you joking me? Christ, man. Vietnam. Christ. There's no way she can stay with us anyway. Christ, 6 months.
No, 1 month is all I got. I can only...
Christ, I wouldn't have Rambo's wife with me for 6 months. Jesus Christ. 6
Right.
months.
Well, what am I to do with her? Hang on, she wants to say a few words. I love Guy. I love him long time. I love him long time. $10. $10. She's a very nice girl.
There's no way, look, they can stay with us because, and what the are we going to do with them?
Well, I suppose you introduce her to the cultures and, the little things that we do in Ireland that makes us Irish.
The culture's me ass, for sake. There's no way. Listen, Jesus Christ, man, you can't tell her come to the door. So what the are we going to do?
Are you at home at the moment?
Yeah.
You're at home at the moment. Well, look, will I bring her down in the paddy wagon?
You can't. What paddy wagon? Right. Come here. There's no way. Wait till I see Gary there. He was in Vietnam, all right, for the holidays, and that was it. And he must have had some holiday because suffering Christ, there's no way she can stay with us anyway. I'm not having it.
We're not. She's not.
Just loosen up a while.
She's claiming, Mr. O'Shea.
Go easy, while. Yes.
She's claiming, Mr. O'Shea, and she is heavily pregnant to be carrying Gary's child.
Yes, she's heavily pregnant. I've enough to try and pay me bills.
Well, are you prepared to take the chance that she
Oh,
may...
yeah, I mean, me. It's just cutting me, well. There's no way, anyway. That's not Gary's child at all.
You wouldn't think so, no?
No, Christ does not. I would like to know, like, but... Anyway, you can't stay with us. She can't stay with us. Tell her that there's no room. We don't speak any Vietnamese or anything like that.
Right, okay.
And we're not having it. Jesus
What if
Christ,
we were to get you a lingaphone course?
What are you talking about?
You know, a tape of Vietnamese so you can pick up some words while she stays.
Vietnamese, me. Christ almighty, man. There's no way they can stay with us.
It's only one girl. What's your name again? No, thank thou. I love Gary long time. I love Gary
Christ
long
almighty.
time.
She loves Gary long time. Well, wait till Gary hears this now. He'll right, sir.
Long time, Robbie Gary, lovey Robbie Gary, $10.
So he has a girlfriend here.
What?
He has a girlfriend here himself.
Has he?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you put me back onto your wife for a moment then?
Right.
Okay.
Hello?
Norma, you seem to have it twigged straight away that it was Mick Mulcahy, but he didn't have a clue, did he?
Is it Miss Rick Mackay?
It is. Put him back onto you there.
Is that you, Mick?
It is. You wouldn't mind, but your wife told you at the start of the call.
Yeah, but I mean...
And the conspirators here in this wind-up are Niall O'Halloran
What the Oh, my God!
and a certain young Gary O'Shea. Gary wanted his mum wound up. But thank God you were with her when we rang.
Well, I tell you now, Mick, there was a few phone calls from Vietnam, believe it or not.
Oh, I heard.
And she wrote and all.
I heard.
And Christ, I mean, we were...
I have all the details here. In fact, Declan, I have too many details.
Make you fight this out of there by Vietnam.
And a grandchild.
Like when they rang from Vietnam, you see, they rang 3 or 4 times.
To them?
And they did, yeah. And she wrote to them and everything, you know. Christ almighty.
I love Gary long time. You want to wind up?
Jesus, all we were short. There was a few Rambos kids running around.
Good luck before we go too far.
Thanks, Rick.
Bye.
All right, bye. Thanks, Rick.
Bye.
Bye.